Hello everybody and a warm welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby, thanks for joining us. It's just gone 5 here in the UK. What are we, midday Eastern, 9 AM Pacific. I can't believe where the day's gone. I was just saying to Debbie before the show, that last hour has flown over. It feels like we've literally just finished launch day and now we're on beautiful beginnings. But we are here for a brilliant show, as per usual, taking things back to basics, giving you the opportunity to ask those questions. We've got Essentials Corner coming up for you later on in the show. As per usual, we'll be heading over to the Comfy Corner and hopefully getting loads of questions from you. It's been so popular the last few weeks, so get your questions in nice and early. We've got lovely Becky on the socials tonight, so she will compile those questions for us and we'll chat all around them in about an hour and a half's time. Anything to do with what we're going to cover on this show, anything that you're stuck with currently, any crafty conundrums, anything particularly that you want to ask Debbie, nothing is off limits, basically. Ask whatever you want, and then I can choose whether or not I ask the question. I have the power. Also in tonight's show, and I take this off what producer Nick has said, after what we did last week in Beautiful Beginnings, where I had a beautiful beginning, we're doing that again this week as well. As you can see, I've got so much stuff in front of me here, so I'm going to be a nuisance in this show to Debbie. I apologise in advance. Debbie's going to be showing you some techniques with edgeables, with Gilding Flakes and more, and I'm going to have a bit of a go. And I did actually see a comment in the last show from someone saying that the fact that I had a go inspired them to get crafting, so you know, I'll take that as a win. But anyway, if it's a slow show, blame me. But everything else that we've been doing over the course of the last few days as part of Customer Appreciation Week still stands. Free gift when you spend 10, double points on everything, and free product built into every bundle as well. We're trying to give away £50,000 worth of product each and every day. As we go through the show, I'll try and remind you of the value of free product in each and every bundle. And if that wasn't enough, we are still doing Cupid's Drop in this show as well. So get your questions. God, so much information. Get your questions in, get your comments in, any banter you want to throw in. Let us know how you think we're doing, whatever it might be, and we'll pick a commenter at the end of the show to drop that Plinko token. Make sure you're watching though at the end, because A, we'll need to let you know that you've won, and B, you then need to choose the drop zone where you want that Plinko token to go. I think that is it from me. Thank you very much. Good night. No, that is it from me for now. So let's introduce you to the lovely lady who is going to be taking us through all of this amazing crafting, the lovely Debbie. So what are we going to be doing, Debbie, in this show? We're going to strip it right back to basics, because guess what? I've not prepped a single thing for the show. What? I'm going to fly by the seat of my... Yes. We're going to take it back to beginning. We're going to just, because I know that you want to learn stuff as well, and I get it that we have new customers all the time who've perhaps never seen how we work an edgeable, how to put cards together, how to put mats and layers together. So do you know, I felt like I've took the pressure off myself personally. We're never having loads and loads of different kits ready for you. I thought what we'd do is just strip it right back to beginning's little phase. But seriously, that's what it's all about. And you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes. You can ask any question you want. You don't have to think of like, is it a daft question? Or I don't want to say it. I know there's people sit at the back who just watch. They may have got a burning question. Just type it in. We don't bite, I promise. We don't bite. So you can ask anything you want. And we are going to take it back to basics. And we're going to start with one of the first starter kits that we've got on the show, because I think we've got a couple on there, haven't we, Nick? We have. And I've got lots more on there as well, but we will do as much as we can, we'll answer as much as we can, and we'll teach Ben. I mean, I don't think he needs it, to be honest, because he's such a great crafter. I mean, literally, you have been learning from the rest of the... Yeah, yes, you over there, yes, you. Sorry, I was just, not that I need this, but I just wanted to get into the part. I did not. I want one of them for Gilding Flakes, because I get them all over me. There's one behind, I think. Is there? Is the one behind me? Where? I shall go and have a little look, because I haven't donned my purple penny for a right long time. Look at you. Hey, I get in a bit of a mess with the old Gilding Flakes. Can I just say as well, on that point of questions, feel free to ask questions as we go, but what we tend to do is we tend to sort of ask them all at the end. And my point here would be, is that, you know, I'm not a brilliant crafter, but I like to have a go. But to take Debbie, for example, an expert in her field, she was a beginner once, and she would have been asking the questions that you may think about asking tonight. And So don't feel afraid is what I'm saying, because you didn't know back in the day, did you?
I didn't know what burnishing was.
No.
I didn't know what a matte and layer was. Seriously, I had no idea what a matte and layer was. And I was like, I daren't ask, because I'm going to think I'm really silly. But I had to ask that question because I just wanted to know what it was. So it's all those little things, the right glues, because I always was a believer in you only need one glue. Cardstock, all those questions that you think, and when it came to edgeables and things like that, I was like, what's one of those?
Yeah.
Because I had no idea. You have to learn from somewhere. So it is really good that we still have this show here. And for anybody who has been crafting for a long time, sometimes it's a nice little refresher skill as well.
Yeah, we all forget, don't we? And you know what? As much as I'm doing more crafting these shows now, which I enjoy, I know the product, I know what works, how things work. Sometimes I forget, think how many, I do 25 hours of live shows every week, and even I forget. So please, please, please use these shows as an opportunity to ask if you don't know and to re-ask if you've forgotten. As I say, lovely Becky's on the socials tonight. Hillary's in saying hello, everyone, from Hillary and Holly Collie. Hello, and a hearty woof. Hello also to Lois, who says, good afternoon, everyone. It's live at 5. Pamela, PB Brewer Martin says, I love this music and intro. What is the name of it? Well, it'll be stock music. I don't know the exact name, but I'm sure we can probably find out. It's very 80s / Mark Knopfler, or maybe like Santana, the guitar, isn't it? We quite like it as well. It's growing on us. April Hanley says hello from snowy Vermont. And Michael Adams says, more crafting magic coming up from D-Rob and BM. BM. Pat says, hi Ben, Debbie and everyone from New Jersey. That was a quick hour. It was. I'm prepping crab cakes for dinner. So I'll be watching this on my phone for a while. Rebecca dances in. Hello, Rosalind Russell. Hello, sitting under a warm blanket waiting for Debbie to work her magic. And PB Brewer Martin says, yes, Ben, we love to see you craft with Debbie and all of us. Jeanette McPake says, good evening all, looking forward to tonight, and I seem to buy edgeables but never use them. Well, after tonight I'm hoping to be inspired. Well, that is the point. And first up on the show tonight is the Edgeable Starter Kit, where you are going to get all of these goodies for £20 or $28, and this really is brilliant, right? Because you are going to get 3 edgeables. This is fantastic value for money. And look at the edgeables you're going to get here. They're beautiful. You've got that beautiful fairy from the Fairy Glade. She's called Midnight Fairy. I think one of the nicest edgeables we did from the CC collection in the form of that beautiful, elegant peacock. And then from the Majestic Unicorn, we have got the Embrace Your Inner Unicorn die, which is a beautiful, beautiful die. Then as far as your edgeables are concerned, because they're quite intricate, you probably want something like your Dotty tape pen, so that's included in there as well. You're also going to receive in this set a set of your pokey tools, because those are all very handy to have. I need to grab a pokey tool from the other side of the studio because I'm yet to have one. And then you're going to get 2 lots of our Centura Pearl as well. So you've got the ivory 10 sheets, and then you've also got the basically you're paying for the 3 items here, and then you're getting all the rest for free. £19.96 worth of free product, which is incredible, isn't it? £20 in platinum, $28. Grab it whilst you can. And we're going to start having a little bit of a look at this now. Now, we've both got our aprons on. I might have just to quickly traverse the studio to you, Debbie, because I need a pokey tool. I think I'll need a pokey tool.
I've got you one.
Oh, thank you.
I heard you. I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
I'm donning the pinny now, look. We're donning the pinny, look. Although you've tied your belt at front, I've just tied it back. But I was struggling because I've got a bit of problem with my arm today. My arm's been played up. Yeah.
What, shoulder?
It's me. Well, it's arthritis.
Yeah. I've got really dicky shoulders. I have, and I struggle. I've got very bad flexibility.
I was struggling to get round back, so I thought, do I tie it round front or not? But actually,
right at the front.
Yeah, it's nice and clean, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Yeah.
I quite like these
So we're all ready for us Gilding Flakes. I mean, it's nice to have a little penny on though when you're crafting. Matching.
I know.
Look at you. You actually look like you're matching yours though. That look like you're kind of rocking a little bit. I look a little bit out of coordination. Did I wear this on Friday,
you know?
That's
embarrassing.
Oh.
Oh, the apron, right. I don't know if it's the same. It probably is.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to get cracking?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, hang on.
You get back over there.
You have to go slow, Debbie.
Oh, it's all right, it's all right. Do you want to choose the same as me, or do you want...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to follow you verbatim.
Okay. Oh, well, can we stick with Fairy Glade then?
Yeah.
because I do love this.
So,
I do love this one.
The fairy.
So I'm going with the Fairy Glade.
Okay.
So we've got 3 to choose from. Shall we keep it? Do you want to keep it simple as well? Shall we keep it nice and simple when it comes to your Edge'able?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Now, when you take these off, you might, like I have with this one, I've got a bit of tape round the back. So if you have, and you can't get that off, make sure that tape's off. Because if you don't, it will interfere with your cardstock.
Yeah.
So I'll just pull that back to get rid of that tape.
Done.
You can pop it back on there. Did yours come off nice and cleanly?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Doesn't matter, as long as you've just got all that off. And I just want to make sure I've got it all off, because otherwise it'll come a cropper when I'm coming to do me... and this is fresh, well, our lovely Jake got me this, so it's straight, fresh out of the pack. So I'm just going to take all of that off the back.
Yeah.
I think that's that side. Yeah, that's that last little piece. Right, so now we have got some cardstock with this, but I'm going to use it for matting and layering.
Okay.
I mean, you could actually those 2 colours I think will work.
Yeah.
I think we will. I think we'll have a card base using our ivory.
Right.
And I have got some matching cardstock underneath. Are you in there? Do you want a piece of mine?
Do you know what? That might make sense, mightn't it?
Yeah.
I'm coming over.
Have a piece of mine.
Save me opening up new
what,
packets.
let's give you a couple of sheets of each. There you go.
What, just in case?
There you are. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, absolutely. Have you got a scoreboard?
Yup.
Perfect. So either a scoreboard or a... in fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll bring out the one that I tend to use a lot, which is your Ultimate Pro. Thank you very much. How can you forget what the name of the Ultimate
How can you
Pro is?
forget?
Now, we're going to score down. We're going to create a score line in the middle. Now, if you've got a scoreboard, which one have you got? Have you got the...
Got Scoremaster.
Right, so the 6-inch mark, the 1/8 of an increment below it.
So the one back towards the 5?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the one you need to go down. If you've got an Ultimate, you're going to go on the half-fold A4 card, okay? And just pop a couple of gentle score lines in.
5, 8, 5 and, yeah.
So it's 5, so it's literally the last 8 before the...
6.
That's the one. And then we're going to fold that and just burnish.
Okay.
So you've got your card base. Now the Edge'able part, we are going to pop onto the edge of the card. So I'll wait for you to catch up.
Yeah.
I'll get my tape ready.
Are you folded now, have you?
Yeah, fold that, yeah. Okay. So have you done a nice score line? You're folding into that card, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Another great way. Look at you learning there, yeah.
Give that a little burnish. Yeah.
Perfect. Right, so get your die. So I've gone with the Fairy Glade, which is the Midnight Fairy.
Yeah.
And this, I'll just quickly describe, for anybody who's never seen an Edge'able before, your Edge'ables have got a cutout on the one side, but this bit has got like a non-cutting raised element, which means that's the bit that stays connected to your cardstock. So whenever you're using it, and you will always find that there's a little notch at the top and a little notch at the bottom. Now, some of the Edge'ables are directly... So it's like literally on a straight line. Some Edge'ables are further back, further forward. You will always have an outside cutting edge and one that stays connected to your cardstock. So that when you know you turn that over, that's the bit that's going to stay and it's not going to cut out.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take it right up to the very edge, and I'm going to use my... Actually,
right to the edge, right to the top?
So... Yes, because we are going to cut away from this, Ben, because we have got what we call a top fold, a tent fold, which you can do. Normally, people do it this way. So it literally creates, but I'm doing it on the side for a tent fold, and I thought I'd show it this way because you can release that cardstock. So we're going to pop that onto there.
Oh, so hang on a minute. Sorry, it's
yeah,
good job you said. You're doing it that way.
If you want to do it that way, you can do.
No,
but
I'll
are
do
you
it this way.
wanting to? Yeah. So have you just opened yours up?
Yeah.
Perfect. Absolutely fine. And then make sure you've got your tape. And I would recommend that when you're popping your tape down, that you don't go too far over here. Yeah. Excuse me, because this is the bit that stays connected to your cardstock. This is the bit that's cutting away. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if there's a little bit there, because I don't want it to move. Excuse me, I've got a right tickle. Oh. Don't know where that's come from. Oofed. I'll get that back. Whew, there we go. I think I'm going to use my big plates though. Are you on the? Are you in the Gemini MIDI?
Yeah, so I can just fold it round, can't I?
You can fold it around, so you should be able to get that in there.
Like that?
Yeah. It might, and I will just say, you can, because it's Centura Pearl, you might get a little bit of an element where it creases.
Right.
or it shows the markings. But it is workable on there. But if you want to do it all over here, you're more than welcome to come and use the machine.
Oh, I might come and, yeah, because it,
Yeah, so sometimes when we talk about edgeables on a midi,
I'm going to have a go.
you can have a go. I've done it before, I've had a go. As long as you're not catching the cardstock, and we can always trim it down. That's the thing, we can always trim it down. I am using an electronic die cutting machine, which of course, you know, you've got your choices of your plates there. You're doing it. You're doing it. That's absolutely fine.
Has that worked though? I don't know if it has.
You'll know when you lift it up.
Oh! Yeah, I might, no, I might come and run it through for yours.
You can come and run it through, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm just going to remove now my tape.
You have to remind me of the plate combos.
Oh, it's all right. Do you want to do it? So are you going on the large plates?
Yeah.
Yeah? So if you pop that down, and then I've got them all ready, so it's the plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate on the top, if you were doing it back to front. Okay? Now then, I will just... Look, our plates are okay. Look at the plates. Filthy plates. It's fine. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then I'm just going to... Oh, actually, oh, they're all out nearly. Oh, well, I never...
Oh, that sounded nice.
You can hear it, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now then, my scissors. I'm going to get my scissors. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cut away from this bottom here. And we're going to go up to the top. And then we're going to take, going up, can you see where that little mark is there? So you could use a little pair of snippy scissors for this bit. So I've got a little pair of snippy scissors. And I'm just going to go up to that top fold. And then I'm just going to cut on the fold line to create, and it literally takes that front piece off. So it removes it and it creates the edgeable part of your card. You can, at this point, trim that down because obviously I've got the fold. As long as you're not going over, so you're not taking it over, you're absolutely fine. But you've got now that first part of your edgeable done, which I think it looks lovely. Always adds decorative elements to your card. And
All mine's come out in one go, which is brilliant.
yeah.
Shows how good they are, doesn't it? These
Absolutely.
edgeables, and how good our machines are.
Are you okay? You okay keeping up?
Hang on.
It's fine, don't worry.
Saved
Don't worry. Now I have got the Fairy Glade pad, I'm not going to lie. I asked you.
Sorry.
Are you impressed?
Yeah.
There you go. So it's cut on the edge.
We had a question. LDD says, why did Ben's not work? Well, it did, but it just needed a bit more oomph.
Yeah. So
Because the cardstock was too big for the machine, wasn't it?
yeah. So you could get around that by it could be an add-on to one onto your fold. I've given Ben really from an A4 sheet. I've given him quite a big card base. Now it does work on the midi. Don't think for a minute that it doesn't cut through on a midi. It does.
No, it does.
But it's the card style, so which is why it could work better on a bigger plate, just because you can separate the two. Are you all right over there?
Yeah. This is what I have to put up with when you guys...
Sorry. Oh, yeah, the noise. Yeah, we just drop it on there.
Yeah.
Going back to that, though, about the question about why it did work. It's just that...
Yes.
Yeah, it's because it needed the larger plate so that it was all spread out so it could cut through nice and cleanly. When you're wrapping that around a folder, you're adding a little bit of an extra pressure to it and not on the top, so it's coming from underneath, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do it that way, but I prefer, when I'm using an edgeable on a bigger style card, I prefer to use my electronic die cutting machine.
And just on that note, Hilary says, I have edgeables, but sometimes the card goes a bit sort of bent, so it's not very crisp. What am I doing wrong?
Say that again, Ben.
She says she's got edgeables, but sometimes the card goes a bit sort of bent, so it isn't very crisp. What am I doing wrong?
You mean bending like here, as in bending in there, or bending here? Or do you mean like a crumpled up, crinkled version?
Maybe,
is that what
yeah,
you're meaning?
maybe.
Yeah, I think that might be what you're meaning. And that could be a little bit too much pressure.
Okay.
So you could try it without your magnetic shim.
Yeah.
Run it through a couple of times. It's going to need a couple of cuts. It's not going to be able to do it in one because there is a bit of intricacy in there. And if that doesn't work, then substitute another shim into there by just adding maybe a 300 GS cardstock instead of the magnetic shimmer, because it sounds like there's too much pressure, and that's what's crinkling or waving the cardstock.
Okay.
So yes, that very good question though.
Good question.
Very good question.
Good question.
Right, we've got our Edge'able, but at the minute, thinking it looks it's a little bit lost.
Yeah, a bit lost.
So we are going to add some extra layers. I have brought some cardstock from that collection, which is the Fairy Glade. I think you might be able to find, we'll get producer Nicola to check. For the Fairy Glade 12 by 12. So I'm going to use, I'm going to put a little mat, because we do have, because I just want it to, and not almost get lost, but I want to have a little mat and layer just in there.
Right.
Now, this is an A4 cardstock, so A4 is 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. So for your mat and layer, just grab your, I'll use my paper trimmer.
I've got my guillotine.
You've got the guillotine, I know you have, because I think you've got the large one that you pinched from me.
So what we go in here? Oh, sorry.
It's all right, don't worry. So I'll just double check that measurements again, just to make sure. So you're wanting 8 inches by, and if I just bring that down, we'll go at 5 3/4 by 8. So 5 3/4, although I think I might just drop that to there.
5 3/4
by 8 inches.
by 8.
And I'll just measure and just check, because it might just need a bit trimming off.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just needs a bit trimming off. So I would go to, Ben, instead of 5, what did I say, 5 3/4?
By 8.
Go to about 5 1/2.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a tad bit big, because
5
this is, we're taking an A4 sheet. We're not measuring at 5 by 7 or 6 by 6 or anything like that. What we've done is, and I just want the perfect mat and layer. So yeah, that's a little bit better.
Oh, right, so we've got a little bit of a border there.
Yes,
inside.
yes, so it's got a little bit of a border. But like I said, at the moment it looks a little bit lost. And we are going to take some of that purple that you've got.
Yeah.
And we're going to just take, so the size of the die in width is just shy of 3 inches. So take a strip of paper or cardstock, and we're going to go with that purple one.
How much do you need?
I'm going to cut that down to about 3 1/2.
3 1/2.
3 1/2 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're just going to run that die through again. But this time...
I'll be able to do it in the MIDI now.
Yeah, of course it will, yeah. It'll work fine in the MIDI.
Fine.
So I'm just going to pop low tack tape again, just on the side that cuts away. And we'll run that through. I can switch to the smaller plates now as well. Because this bit is going to be a shadow drop. It's going to be a little shadow drop. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to put it on the front or the back yet. I'm going to have a little look. But I'm working with the colours that we've got in the starter kit, basically.
Yeah.
Paper-wise, if you have got the Fairy Glade, this will work lovely with it. If you haven't, don't worry, because you can use any of your papers.
I'm just weeding me die, in case you're wondering why I'm a bit behind. Rosalind says, Debbie, is this Centura Pearl that we're using?
It is indeed, Rosalind. It's Centura Pearl. This is coming in your starter kit. Absolutely gorgeous. This one's the deep purple.
Does it, does it not really matter then on this piece of purple where I place my Edge'able?
I've just gone in the middle of my 3 inch straight. Did I say 3 or 3 1/2? I think it's a 3, didn't I?
Yeah, in the middle.
Because we're going to just trim away, but we're going to drop shadow it behind the back.
Oh.
So it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't go too close to the edge because I want to have a little bit of a leeway there. So if I just explain, just snip it away, and we'll trim it down after we've stuck it on, if that makes sense.
I think so.
And I'm just going to get rid of all my little pokey out bits. There we go. Feels like a craft along, this.
Oh, I don't know.
It might, I was going to say, are you rethinking your craft along decision?
Well, I've got to do it now. Producer Nicola is a bit of a hard taskmaster in the fact that, you know, I am here just to be presentation lead, but now I have to do all the crafting as well. This was not in my job title. I'm sure this isn't in my contract.
Now, before I start, I am going to add one of these gorgeous papers to this. Now, I think all of these papers are going to work really beautifully, whether it be the soft side, i.e. that side, or whether it be the more detailed side. I think might go with detailed side, actually.
Hang on.
Do you want me to choose you the cardstock?
A bit of paper, you mean?
Yeah, do you want me to choose it for you? Yeah? And then you can decide whether you want to do the dark side or the not so dark side. In fact, I'll give you that one. Let's have a little look. God, it's so hard to choose. So hard to choose these papers. Are you all right over there, Ben?
Just trying to get the bits of the...
I can tell. I
go.
can tell. I'll let you come and choose which paper you want as well.
Okay.
Now, I'm just going to do a little bit of extracting of the centre because I'm going to be covering that up. And this is your Centura Pearl, and I will show you very quickly how to do that onto your... whilst you're coming over and choosing your paper. Choose one of those papers.
Oh, I'll have that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
You choose whatever you want.
Thank you.
I'm just going to extract using our paper trimmer, the centre.
And I'm trimming this edgeable here, am I?
Yes, please, trim it from the top to the bottom. Yeah. And then I'm going to come in and do that little bit because I'm not wasting that cardstock. It is glorious after all, and it might come in handy for something else. So we're then going to take our piece of cardstock. Now, the measurements that I gave you were 8 inches by 5.5. So we're going to come down 1/4 inch and we're going to go to 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. Dimensional paper, Ben. I want you to think about this. So just want you to get carried away trimming.
So that and that. This. Hang on, Debbie, you're going like a freight train over there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Shall I... Bless you.
Right, what are we doing?
Are you all right? So, dimensional paper. Look at your dimensional paper.
Yeah.
So, if you're thinking about where you're going with your design...
Yeah.
And I want you to think of it in the landscape way. Can we just do it overhead for a second, Sam, just so I can show what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was to start getting carried away, so I know that when I'm turning this cardstock this way...
Where did you get that bit of cardstock from?
It's the other side. I've gone with the...
No, the frame.
Oh, that's my frame, look. Yours is your matte and layer. You don't have to cut that middle out. You're fine. You keep it as it is, yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm talking is that I've done it this way to show you what I'm talking about.
to show you how to do it, yeah.
Yeah, because that is... that's your 8.
Yeah.
That's your 5.5.
Yeah.
So when you measure in this way, and I want to capture the fairy, so I'm going to turn mine this way, and I'm going to go to 5 1/4. So the same with you, with your cardstock. It's 5 1/4. I'm going to go and have that fairy on mine. So by 7 3/4. Just think about your dimensional, sorry, so that I know when I put that onto there, I've got it the right way around. I've done many a time, Ben, where I've put it the wrong way around and I've ended up with an upside down, topsy-turvy paper, and I don't want to do that.
5 1/4 by 7 1/4, did you say?
5 1/4 by 7 3/4. 7 3/4. And then we'll stick that first panel down. I think you're doing a cracking job, Ben. I think you're doing a good job. You're okay.
Oh, so that's going... Where's that going now?
That's going on the inside, sorry. So pop it onto your ivory matte and layer. Yeah, yours is a solid one. Mine's I've just extracted mine. Okay. Pop that into there, and then I'm going to put my inside paper on. Yep. And I'm going to.
Is it the terrarium Debbie's used? Yeah, I do like that terrarium one.
That one, that side. It's just beautiful, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. Do we have any left?
I think so.
Oh, fabulous.
Nicholas found them on the
if you're treating yourself to that starter kit, which is an extremely beautiful price on there.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, definitely. Now then.
Oh, actually. I quite... Which side do we like best on mine? Can I just ask?
You want lovely?
Do you want to go that side? That one?
It's up to you.
Or do we like that one? I feel like that one's a bit more... It's
up
more
to you.
Sort of framed, isn't it? I don't know. What do you prefer, Nicola? That side? Oh, okay. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'll go with you, Nick.
Bless you. Now, this is what I'm deciding on, Ben,
Right.
which way I am going to have my shadow drop. So I'm going to have it either there, or am I going to have it... Oh, I do like that. I do like that, I'm not going to lie. I think, because I'm thinking I'm going to be adding my paper back on. Obviously, we're going to have a matte and layer.
Oh, you're thinking of going purple on top or behind?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have the purple on the top. So, we're going to come in and we're going to just pop our dotted tape pen. And again, in your starter kit, you've even got the dotted tape pen.
You have. This is a brilliant kit, isn't it?
It's a fabulous, honestly. And this is just one of the Edge'able dies. Just one.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure I've got all of that covered.
Oh,
Be gentle with your dotted tape.
I've just seen loads of bits I haven't weeded out now, haven't I?
Oh, right, okay.
It's all right.
It's fine. That's what you've got a pokey tool for. That's why your pokey tool's there.
Get out your pesky little bits.
They are a little nuisance, they are. I'm not going to lie. That's why you need a pokey tool.
Hilary, we will do the Stamp and Die goodie bag soon, I've just been told to tell you. We'll do that in just a few moments' time. And I will read a few more of your comments in just a second, but being a typical man, of course, I can't do this and read. Jeffrey says I'm doing an outstanding job. Well, thank you. This was Nicola's idea to get me doing this in shows, but I think it does prove a point in Beautiful Beginnings there, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Get the beginner to have a go.
And why not? And why not? So, I'm just getting rid of, because I've got some dirty marks on the back of my card.
So over the top you've gone, haven't you?
Right, we are going to put a panel over here because right now it looks very odd. And so we are going to pop a panel, and I'm just going to get, because obviously with this cardstock, I'll just take a little ruler because I'm wanting it to go to about there. Yep, so I will take a measurement, a rough measurement of 5 inches. And again, if you think about this in terms of where we started with that first one, we took it to 5.5, didn't we? If I remember rightly. Yes, I think I remember. Let me just measure that just to double check. Yes, 5.5. Oh, I forgot what I said now. That's how quick it goes out my brain. So 5 inches by 5.5. Bet I'm not adding purple onto there. I'm going to just put the gorgeous sheet of cardstock, and I think I might focus on that other fairy. I think I'll trim that down that end. Yes. Oh, maybe not, because if I trim it down, what did I say, 5? Oh no, I'm chopping into her. Oh, not having that.
Here she is. What am I covering this up with now?
Oh, hello.
Hey, you doing
hello,
all
missus.
right?
I didn't see you sneak
Beginning.
in there. Beautiful beginning, Sarah. We're taking it right back to basics.
I know. I'm just running behind you, so I'm trying to catch up. We're going to cover up now.
You'd be no good doing it with one of mine then.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You look good in your pinny though.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're playing with Gilding Flakes later, so I thought we'd get...
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yes,
Keep,
absolutely.
Gotta keep nice.
So... So you ready for the other piece of paper at the top? Yeah, the cover up at the top, yep. So I've measured it up to, I went to 5 1/4. I changed my mind from 5. I've gone to 5 1/4. Remember that dimension where you put in, when it's a dimensional cardstock, paper, sorry. You want to make sure you've got your picture. So again, if it makes it easy for yourself, just line it up first and then do the trimming. So I've gone to 5 1/4. But then I need to go to 5 1/2. And I've trimmed a little bit of mine off to focus on that fairy on the tree. So I'm going to just trim a little bit off there.
So 5 1/4.
So 5 1/4, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you okay with the measurements?
Yeah, I think so.
Bless you.
By 5 1/2.
You are doing a cracking job, can I just say?
Thank you. Right, it's 5 1/4 that way, isn't it, I think?
And I'll just double check, because I think I said 5 1/2. Yeah, that's right. So that is the perfect, can you see? And I wanted to focus on her there. I thought that looks really lovely. Yeah? So we're going to come in, and then I'm going to stick that down as well. So I'll wait for you. So it's 5 1/4 by 5, Ben. Wait a minute, did I say 5 or 5 1/2? Me and my measurements today. I think I've done a good job, though.
Yeah, you have.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping up with you. Don't worry, and you know, literally, I think that brings it in line, because I've got underneath, I've got the lovely ivory, and then that beautiful piece on the top, and then we'll just finish that off with a little stamp.
That's 5 1/2.
And I've got the stamps over here, Ben, so if you want to come and grab... Oh, do you want me to... In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be super kind.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stamp one out for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then let's go in, let's show you a little look. Oh, so many lovely stamps on here. Dance with the fairies and talk to the moon. I think that's what we're going to stamp with. Let me just grab my stamping platform. I've had you all day. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Oh! Where has it gone? My stamping platform. Have you took a stamping platform over there?
No.
Interesting. Nobody else has been in here. There's only been me and you.
I feel like let's see, can I see Debbie's card again on the overhead?
You what, lovely?
I can just move your card down so I can just have a look. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
This looks a bit weird, mine.
What do you mean it looks weird?
Yeah, this looks a bit weird.
What looks weird?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
That doesn't look weird. Oh, I know what you've done.
What
You've
have I
done your edgeable up to the top and bottom. That's fine. That's fine. It's just because mine's trimmed off, so your purple's gone right down to the bottom. You haven't got like a clear way of the.
Oh.
So you've taken it up to the
all the
top
way
and the
round, so I
bottom.
need to
Yeah, it's
trim-
fine. Don't worry, it's
I
fine.
can take it off.
No, don't. You
trim
don't
it.
have to take it off. You can leave it as it is.
I'll just trim a little bit off. Oh, now it's going to be wonky, but it is a bit wonky. That's fine. It's not wonky. It's what? Personal. Oh yeah. I haven't got it like that. I'll go with that.
Bless you.
And that. Oh yeah, that looks a bit better.
Feel better now?
Looks a bit better,
Yeah.
I think.
I'll just be literally cutting the sorting the stamps out. Oh, Debbie, that's a waste of cardstock.
Let me read a few comments whilst you're
Okay, yeah,
stamping
no, it's fine,
and I'm
yeah.
cutting. Whew. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's updating. Whoa, so many comments. If I don't get to answer your question here, or I'll ask Debbie, then we'll do it at the end. Ben, this could be Laura's Valentine card, says Rebecca. It might get me a divorce, is all I'm going to say. Alison says, Ben, you make newbies see that anyone can craft, and don't put yourself down. You're very good. Thank you. Debbie is a great teacher, says Tawanda. I can learn from her all day, and I absolutely adore the Fairy Glade, says Tara. The colours in the papers are stunning, and the imagery is beyond beautiful. Debbie is very kind with her patients and always happy to explain things again, says Emily. Such a kind teacher.
Oh, do you know,
Cheers.
we all craft at different levels, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I've taught many a craft class over the years, out in store, before I even started working for Crafters Companion, or a teacher of craft, shall we say, just sharing my passion with people, and it's you know, and like my daughter used to say, there's no point getting worked up over a bit of card, Mum, because I used to do it. I've done it before myself. I'm just trimming all these down for you, Ben. I'm being so kind. I thought I'd get your sentiment sorted. Because I can see you're busy working over there, and I thought I don't want to stress you out by stamping and everything else as well. So I'm just going to come in. Oh, I have got a little guillotine. I'm a little quicker with my guillotine. I'll just move that over. And then...
That'll do.
What was that?
I said that'll do.
Are you okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, don't worry. We'll have a little fancy one as well. So let's come in. And there's no rhyme or reason when I do a sentiment. I literally... just do it by eye. So on there. Look at me getting oh.
What?
I know, I'm sorry. I were like, look at me looking after you by doing your stamp for you while you're busy over there. Are you feeling better now you've trimmed it?
It still looks a bit like shoddy, but it's fine.
Doesn't matter, you've had a go. You've tried, you've had a go. And is this the first time you've used an edgeable?
I think it might be, actually.
Yeah? Right, so
Do I need to get a stamp from you, then?
What was that?
What am I getting from you now?
Oh, I was just going to come and do it for you, so it's a bit quick and easy, so that you don't have to worry too much about it.
I'm not worried.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Professional.
I'm not worried, as I say. I'm all good. This looks a bit...
I'll just do it really quickly. I'm just going to do a couple of little layers. Unless you want to have a go at doing it yourself.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Come on.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure you're sure?
I'm sure. I'll read a few comments whilst we watch you.
You read a couple of comments while I'm just quickly doing this for you.
Loads of questions coming through. I'm going to save as many as we can until the end, if that's okay. Hopefully, Becky, you're making a list of all the questions. The deep purple is one of my favourites, says Carol. I use it a lot. I need to order more. And Stacey Lou says, hey, my crafting family. So sorry I'm late. I was food shopping and been asked to make a last-minute Valentine's card, so I'm in my PJs crafting.
Oh, I love it.
Love to you all, she says.
Love a bit of PJ crafting.
PJ crafting. Love it when Ben crafts, says Jeffrey. You get much better ideas on what could happen. And even says, Ben sounds a lot like me when I'm crafting. Stressed.
Do you feel better now? Have you got all that sorted?
Well, I do. I still think it looks a bit wonky, but it's, you know, it's fine. As I say, I just enjoy like having a go and like the process of it. I don't ever think like my creations are particularly, you know, brilliant, but I have a bit of a go.
Well, I did say we were going to craft from scratch.
Yeah.
We're going to do some techniques with the Gilding Flakes as well in that gorgeous craft starter kit with the Gilding Flakes.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
At another bonkers price.
Yeah, it is a bonkers price.
Absolutely.
This is 20 quid, this kit. Like, if you want to jump in and grab it.
For 3 Edge'ables,
Yeah.
2 sets of... and the reason I've chosen this colour... Actually, this works really well with the Fairy Glade colour. But you've got 3 Edge'ables. And again, you've got 2 of your... I mean, look... You don't really need to add anything. Do you want to come and get yours?
Yeah.
Yeah? I've done yours for you as well, because you used the same colour theme, didn't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, this adds a bit of neatness to my wonkiness.
I'm going to lift it with some foam pads. Have you got some foam pads? You can keep it flat if you want to keep it flat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I haven't got any foam pads. I might come and get some foam pads.
Come and get some foam pads.
Are you enjoying this experience or am I stressing you out? Debbie, are you having a good time?
I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really, I love it. I'm loving this.
Well, I know, I realise that.
I do. I love this. Is something I really enjoy.
Did you ever get anyone in your class that you were just like, oh?
No, never. No. Loved everybody.
Promise?
Oh, honestly, yeah, I loved doing teaching in store with my lovely ladies who now still continue that group. Can I just tell you?
Yeah.
They still continue that group. Now then, we could carry on decorating if you wanted to, but I'm going to keep it as it is. Oh, there we go. And to use that lovely Edge'able, okay? And then I like the shadow drop. And that shadow drop could have been reversed the other way around, but I felt it flowed better with the cardstock. And then, of course, the lovely little sentiment on there, which we took from the Fairy Glade, because obviously we've got the Fairy Glade Edge'able in there. The Majestical Unicorn, that would work lovely with as well. And, of course, the Majestic... Is it the Majestic Peacock? The Elegant Peacock. So, yes, absolutely. Oh, let's have a look. Ah, I love it. Oh, I love your placement. You've not covered your butterfly up.
Well, no, I had that butterfly in like a really awkward place, and I think that's the best place that should go.
Absolutely.
I'm actually quite pleased with that.
Yes.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll give that
good, yeah.
I'll give that a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
I think I'd give it a little bit more than that.
Oh, thank you. There you go. So we've had a bit of that's taken 45 minutes.
We started from scratch. We taught you through all the stages, so yeah, so it does. So this is the thing. We make cards. We bang cards out like literally.
Like
but when in reality, when you're starting from scratch, that's not how we do card making. So it's sometimes nice, which is why we love doing craft-alongs. We will always continue to do craft-alongs, but we just want to take it back to basics. It's beautiful beginnings. We've decided to do something a little bit different today. I'm loving it.
You know what, as well, it's brilliant, actually, because it shows you, I think, more than anything, like how great our guys are at teaching as well. Because obviously, like Debbie says, normally it's like demos, quick, and there's always an element of, here's one I made earlier. And I think, you know, if they can teach me how to make a card, then it shows you how brilliant they are. What a fantastic kit, says Tara. Ben, says Emily, any one of us would be so proud to receive a card made by you. Maybe I'll give this one away then.
Aww.
On my Facebook page. Ben, you need to give yourself more credit. You have had some amazing makes, says Jen. And thank you. And Nefertiti says, you are all such an encouraging bunch of people at Crafters Companion, from those in the chat to the experts, presenter and CCTV crew. Quick story, my son loves to craft, paint, draw and build things, but he's so shy. His school has a programme and he wanted to work on the set, calls himself. His school has a programme and he wanted to work on the set, calls himself our Liam the Builder, but his teacher asked him to step outside his comfort zone and be the presenter. So he's been watching Ben, taking notes and standing in front of the mirror copying Ben for 4 days.
Oh,
that is the cutest
my heart
thing.
has just literally swelled then. And I'm not his mum. That was so lovely. That is lovely.
That's the nicest
really
thing.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah, I love that. And Sam's just saying in my ear, and so the TV show over here, Ant and Dec, they used to have mini Ant and Dec. So maybe we could get your son on and be mini Ben. Film some stuff. I'd love to see it. Wouldn't we love to see that? That would be brilliant.
Absolutely.
Obviously, if he doesn't want to, that's fine. I know you said he's quite shy, but we'd love to see his presenting. That'd be amazing. Shadow Drop really makes the card, says Eileen. And Kay Matto says, well, I don't consider myself a beginner card maker. I did learn about using edgeables and pattern paper from Debbie today. Thank you, you say. If you want this collection, it is £20. It is $28. It is an absolute steal. We're going to have a short break. When we come back, we're going to do, apparently, all things Gilding Flakes. So get ready for that. Don't forget as well, you can still pick up our launch. That is still available with the free goodie bag, by the way. Check the shop today for that. And keep the comments coming through, keep the questions coming through too. Cupid's drop in about an hour's time. And of course, Essentials Corner as well. All your questions will be answered in the next 45 minutes. We'll see you in a mo.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. And we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Campbell, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Grabbing Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Elsmere, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fentanyl. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinebeck, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampart City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Manningham, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Salisbury, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Who do we love? We love you guys. Literally, we love you guys to bits.
You are what makes Crackers TV so special.
You are everything to us and we love you so much.
Without you guys,
we wouldn't be here.
You are genuinely a brilliant bunch. We love you so much.
If it wasn't for you guys and your support and love and seeing your regular sort of names every day, where would we be?
Honestly, you make every day that we come into work at CCHQ so worthwhile.
I just want you to hop on and say a massive thank you to each and every single one of you for your support.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you for being amazing customers. Thank you for being amazing viewers. And if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Crafters TV.
Thank you very much, because we really do appreciate you all.
Thank you so much for absolutely everything, for all the support, for all the love, and just know that we love you all.
So, thank you. Just a massive heartfelt thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all being so absolutely wonderful. Please know we appreciate you so much.
Hey guys, well, as you can see, I'm in the midst of redecorating my living room, which I'm hoping is going to be done by the end of the week, because something really, really exciting is happening to me. I'm back on Crafters TV next week. I cannot wait. Why can I not wait? Because of you guys. And actually, this ties in really, really well with our Customer Appreciation Week this week on Crafters TV. Many, many reasons as to why all of us are so appreciative of you. For me, for many reasons, such as this. These are gifts, letters, presents that you guys have sent to me over the last 6 years on Crafters TV, and it is not necessary for you to do that, but by gosh, it is so appreciated so much. I know it's cliche, and I know I say it all the time, without you, there's no us, but it is very, very true. Love you to bits. Cannot wait to next week. Crafters TV. See you then.
Oh.
There he is, Craigie Baggy. Back on Monday. Fresh trim.
Yep.
New living room
Yep.
as well. What's he doing to it?
He's completely pimping it up.
Huh?
He's literally taken everything, but he's put panelling in
It was lovely
there.
before his living room.
You what, love?
It was lovely before.
He's got a lovely house. But he's like my ex-husband used to be. He gets itchy feet and wants to start something else. So he did his craft room. I mean, he's done a lot in his 2 weeks. Craft room, neighbour's 40th tour. He's done. He's been back home, and then he's back home. He's done a lot. He's crammed a lot into his 2 weeks off. It'll be lovely to see him.
Yeah. He's back next week, all week, so that'll be fun. Lots of love for the show so far. Give that card to the little boy to boost his confidence, says Emily. Yeah, well, maybe I will. Maybe I will send it to the young chap, Liam. Maybe I will. Yeah, in fact, I will do that. Message me on me, Nefertiti, on me Insta. I think you can private message me on there and I'll send it. Good idea, everybody. I like that. Mary Shaw says, Rick's just heard the song and came back into the craft room and said, yes, Crafter's Companion is back. So glad they're playing the songs again, says Cindy Conley. Dancing and crafting in my PJs, says Crafty Stacey Lou. Love having the songs. Love the songs, says April. Thanks, everyone. And even following the captions, I can't keep up with Ben, says Eileen. Nana Kim says, I wish they would play Make Them Craft from the 2023 birthday event. It's on my YouTube page. Do you want to see if we can find it? We can do. Looking forward to Craig being back, says Karen. And April says, yay, the Hottie Scotty is coming back. We've got about 40 minutes until we head over to Essentials Corner. I've been told we have 7 questions so far. Feel free to add yours to the slot. We'll be doing that ahead of Cupid's drop. The next kit that we've got, though, is our Gilding Flakes Starter Kit. Now, this is brilliant. Debbie's going to take you through the bag in full, but basically, what you're going to get in here is one of these amazing craft clubs with everything you need to be a pro when it comes to your Gilding Flakes. And as I say, Debbie will unbag this, but you get this bag full, jam-packed full of goodies when it comes to the Gilding Flakes. I'm sure I had the little... Oh, there it is. Dear, oh dear. I've got so much stuff over here. What an absolute mess. But in here, so you get the idea, You have got adhesive sheets, you have got stamps in here, you've got stencils, you've got obviously your gilding flakes, you've got pre-cut hearts in there, you've got acetate, you've got double-sided tape, you've got your toolkit, you've got black and white cardstock. There is absolutely loads in there, which you'll see in more detail with Debbie in just a second. You also get, alongside the 146 pieces, a digital Craig to take you through everything that you need to know about this kit. So that's basically the price that you're seeing on screen. And then for free, we give you another pot of your gilding flakes. That is the pretty pink. We are also going to be giving you, oh, how cute is this little kit? The Oceans of Love box. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, it's lovely. It is.
When did we do that?
It's a lovely, excuse me, because it's got templates in there. It's got dies, it's got templates, it's got stamps.
Like a little box card?
Yes, a box card. Really, really lovely. Do you know, I might have to revisit that because it's such a lovely set. It really is a lovely set. It's very easy to put together as well.
You've got your Majestic Hummingbird stamp die set in there. 50 sheets of our smooth black cardstock in a 12 by 12. And these fantastic ballpoint glue pens. There's 5 of those. Those are the ones which a few of you say, oh, I can't get to work. It's just all about tippy-tap, isn't it?
It is. I'm going to show you how to prime it because it has to be primed, that pen. So I'll show you how to do that as well.
Yeah.
Shall I show you the kit?
Let's have a look.
Yeah. So I'll show you the kit because the kit I think is fantastic. I'm not going to lie. And I've taken all mine out and I've actually got Gilding Flakes not for mine, but please excuse me. I love Gilding Flakes. There are 3 tubs of Gilding Flakes in here. You've got silver, you've got that lovely aged copper, and then you've got that lovely, well, we call it Aurora. I can never say this.
Aurora.
Oriel?
Oriel.
Sorry, I just rubbish at names. I am. To me, like a warm gold. That's your copper, and then that's your silver. You've got your stamp ink pad in here, and I say stamp ink pad. It's actually bone dry. It's a bone dry sponge because what that actually does is turn any of your stamps, which you have got in here, but any of your stamps into where you can gild with them, and we'll go over that as well because we've got a bit of time.
Yeah.
You've got your sponges, you've got the right glue. Now, I say the right glue, this is kind of a specific glue in terms of an adhesive. The liquid glue is perfect for your gilding flakes,
yeah.
And I'll explain a little bit more. We've chucked in a big tub of glitter, and that is a big tub that's going to last you a long time. In here, you've also got die-cut designs. I've left mine in there because there's quite a few. You've got leaves, you've got love hearts, you've got sentiments in there as well. So I'm going to leave those in, but we will be coming to use those in a short while. You've got double-sided adhesive. You can even gild through your stencils. And if we get time, I'll show you how to do that as well. You've got stamps, because like I said, you can actually turn any stamp that you have in your collection into a lovely gilded effect by the use of the stamp ink pad or the dry ink pad and the liquid glue. And like I said, depending on what we get going and how much we're going to get done, we'll talk about that as well.
We did that last week with the fish.
Which one did you do?
Putting the glue onto the stamp pad and then putting it onto a stamp, and then you did a butterfly.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Absolutely, you could go back and watch that show. You've even got in your wallet to put everything in, apart from all the extra bits. You're getting the glue pen that's in there. You're also getting acetate sheets. You've got all of this printed cardstock. I think it's just an absolute phenomenal.
Incredible, isn't it?
It is when you look at that price on the screen with all the extras.
Yeah.
All of your card blanks to be able to work from as well. The only thing that you haven't got there are actual card blanks and envelopes, but don't worry because I'll show you how to make one.
Yeah.
And then you've got your adhesive sheets, acetate sheets, I've talked about those on top, and then you've also got, I'm just moving everything out of the way, education. Education. When I say education, taking you through all of the techniques where you can use double-sided tape to gild with, gild onto acetate, gilding through your stenciled. Now, we would consider that to be quite an advanced, so when you're starting out into it, start with what we call the basics, things that you can do. But you can die-cut sentiments, gild die-cut sentiments, gild die-cut shapes, stamp, add in highlights, hand-free, that's why I've put those glue pens in there. Or gilding onto your marbling paper, which is just like those little accents. And it takes you through all of those stages, step by step, which I just think is absolutely magnificent. And the price of them is absolutely crazy. Now, I'll take a breath, because I'm just going to have a quick swig before I start, because I've got a bit of tickling throat. And then we'll have a little, get ready and we'll play.
Bought the Gilding Flake kit earlier in between shows, says Jane Quigley. Well, we're going to have some fun with this. Ruth says, I bought the Gilding Flake kit during birthday last year and the Oceans of Love ages ago because it had a mermaid stamp. Lol. Jennifer Love says, I love Gilding Flakes, so messy but absolutely gorgeous. As you'll probably see when we get into this, I love using them too, but I get very messy. I always put too much down and it just goes all over the place. Gorgeous results though, and fun to see how it turns out every time, says Jennifer. And Wilma says, I love the craft kits. I use the Winter Christmas one for my cards. Oh, yes, and Nefertiti, message me and we'll get this card sent out to your son. Oh, thank you. Go on, more friends here.
I know,
Thanks.
there you go.
Or, Nefertiti, yeah, I'm trying to think the best thing to do. Just, if you private message me on Instagram, at Ben Moseby CC, and I'll send out that card to your son. No problem. Right, what's this for?
Oh, it's to protect your surface as well, and it'd probably stick better when you've got a silicone mat. I think the silicone mats are still
They were
on the website.
certainly last week.
I think, yeah, so we will double check. We will double check. Now, I'm going to use, so literally, I mean, if you want, Ben, and you want to like have a little, because we're going to have a little play with gilding with the adhesive sheets. Did you do that last week? Oh, I love doing this. Now, in your little instruction booklets, you've got little sections telling you how to do through a die-cut sentiment onto a die-cut, your die-cut shapes already. We will be using that as well. Stamped, adding highlights, freehand drawing, marbling paper as well. Using it onto things like acetate or your double-sided adhesive sheets as well.
Right.
And I'm going to joke. So have you got one of your sheets out?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Right, hang on. There's my glue pen. Double-sided tape, plastic stencils, double-sided adhesive sheets.
Yeah. And take one of your card blanks as well. So take one of your, I say your card blanks. Take one of your
cardstock panels.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word then.
I only know 'cause
Again,
it's
just
written on the
failing me
thing.
my words. I don't know what on earth's wrong with me today.
Right, so white cardstock panel.
Yep. Because
One.
this is a double-sided adhesive sheet. So
Right.
I'm just going to peel that back just for a second.
Okay. Double-sided adhesive sheet. So I'm going to peel back one side.
Yep, peel back one side, pop it onto your cardstock. I might just put a bit of black under mine because I think white on white, you might, oh, you can see it, can't you?
Yeah.
I did see it then, but I'll just pop that underneath just for a second so you can see. That's a bit better. Yep.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just making sure I've got all my air bubbles out and popping that on.
Yeah.
Could use
Are we
that.
going to cover all of this with...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here
So
we
make
go,
sure it's all
here we
stuck
go.
down.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, bless you. Now, all you need to do is just, so take your poker tool and just get underneath the top carrier sheet. That's when it becomes the double-sided because it's stuck onto some cardstock.
Yeah.
So when you can do it onto acetate as well. So if you wanted to try this on acetate, but I am keeping it, I wanted to keep it fairly simple to start with. You would do this with one of your acetate sheets as well. And then it becomes that lovely see-through and it looks absolutely stunning. But I'm just doing it on cardstock to start with.
Okay.
And we're going to have some fun. Let's get them out.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So,
Right. Do I need this little sponge or something?
yeah, get your little sponge.
Where's that?
Fingers are going to work first. We're going to do our fingers first.
All right. Where's my sponge? Oh, Gilding Flake toolkit.
Yes, it's in your toolkit, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm popping all of my colours out there because you can just do it with one colour, but I'm telling you, Gilding, oh, I love them.
Hello,
Absolutely,
toolkit.
I've always loved. I actually did my daughter's 18th birthday card with these themed colours.
Oh, yeah.
Loved. Many years ago.
Can I just say,
Yes?
you get a little one for each colour.
Oh, yeah.
Little sponge for each of them.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely,
handy,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think of that.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't think of that. I was just thinking 3 sponges, 3 times the more, is what I thought. I will talk about as well the pens. Don't worry, I will come to these pens for anybody asking those questions. But Ben, I just want you to have a bit of fun now.
Right.
Take a couple of little chunks. A little goes a long way, let me just tell you.
Yeah.
But we're not going to worry too much. But just have a little play by literally taking some pieces and covering your adhesive sheets. So again,
Okay.
now they are a lot of fun, and I do love this technique where you mix your colours. Oh, because it just looks stunning. And if you've never tried this before, you're going to have so much fun. Are you? Again, are you?
Oh, I love it.
If you want to add some of your pink, because don't forget you've got your starter kit.
What? Oh, yeah, got the pink as well.
Yeah, you've got pink. If you want to add a bit of pink, you could add... Oh, I was like, shalla, shanta.
Oh, what are you going to do?
No.
You just gone for the
I've just gone for the metallics, yeah.
Okay. I might...
Now, did you hear Nick?
Nick has gone, put the pink in
Put
there.
the pink in as well. She did. I heard her. I'm just going to make sure I've covered all the areas.
I put some pink in, Nick. I'm going to do it.
Are you going to put some in?
Because I'm a rebel without a cause.
Go on then. The pink
I'm not
will
scared. I'm not scared.
Go on, a bit peer pressure,
Whoa.
peer pressure.
This is going to look great with a bit of the pink in.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Go on then.
What can possibly go wrong, Debbie?
Not a lot.
No.
Not a lot. Go on then. Let's get some pink in there.
Have I got enough on there, do you reckon?
Yeah, don't worry if you've got too much.
Right.
I mean, I personally I like to make sure everywhere's covered.
Oh, so I probably do need a bit more.
Well, you are going to see in a second when you start rubbing in, and I've just realised I ain't got much of the copper, so I'm going to pop a bit more copper down.
A bit more gold in there. This is so much fun, man.
It is. So
Man.
I'm just going to move that out of the way.
Yeah.
And then take your fingers
Right.
first
Yeah.
and just rub those flakes all the way around to cover the hot. See what I mean? I have put a bit too much down there. Don't worry, it's fine. And I'm just literally, I've got my 3 fingers there, and I'm just, I think I've overdone with pink. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I put a bit of silver.
I'll put more silver on mine, I think. I might actually put a bit more pink on
Silver
as
and
well.
pink would look lovely together, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Where's the
But
pink
what
one?
I'm wanting to do,
Yeah.
and what I just say is the best thing to do, don't worry about the excess, because we can put that into a spare pot. And
Jane Adams is asking a question, which is... Oh, I can't hear you, Nicola. You've just disappeared out of my ear. I still can't hear you. Nicola's mic side, I can't hear.
Yeah, I'm struggling to hear Nick as well.
The question is, could you use a Xyron machine for this?
No.
No.
No, that's a good question, though. Very good question. Sorry, we couldn't hear Nicola then,
No,
could we?
Nicola's disappeared.
I think we've lost her. Yeah, I think we've lost her.
Yeah.
Right, so, like I said, with the spare, don't worry about the spare, but what I'm going to do is, because I know we've got a bit of aircon on, and I'm just going to make sure all of mine are covered back up. Oh, there we go,
There she is,
Nicola's
she's
back in
back.
our ear. Thank the goodness for that.
Look.
Thank the goodness. So, have you rubbed it all in?
I think so.
Get your sponge. Get your sponge.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see just how crazy I've gone with mine.
Well,
My
he's a bit
goodness
more
me,
down there,
I've
actually.
literally been a little bit liberal with mine. So you need one of your sponges, and now little circular motions, because what we're going to do is take off all the excess.
Right.
And this is when it comes to life. Because at that point, it looks really messy here, but at this point, my God, it looks sensational. And you're taking off all the top parts of those flakes. Are you
Sorry, that was
excited?
really loud.
That was a very high-pitched... Oh.
Mine, I've got to tell you, this is a work of blooming art, this. Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying to see yours.
What do you call me then, Sam? Oh, Jackson Pollock. All right. Jackson Pillock, he just called me. Sam's got a bit of sass tonight.
It's very sassy, isn't it?
Oh, I'm really
today?
happy with this.
You're really liking it, yeah?
Yeah, it looks actually really cool.
And I'm
I think it
just
does look
going
cool because of the
to
pink, yeah.
look at that. I mean, I just love. I can't wait to see yours, Ben. I cannot wait to see yours. I have made a bit of a mess, but I will just tell you, don't be getting rid of those flakes.
No.
What I would be doing is scooping them up into a spare tub. I tell you, do you know those little pound tubs that you can get, or if you have a Oh, Ben.
That's cool, that, isn't it?
It's better than mine.
Do you think?
Hang on a minute. Who's the teacher here?
I just give it a bit more of a buffage. To get that
You've
shine.
got a stronger. Have you got a stronger buffing arm than me?
I think I might have.
Yeah, because I didn't quite.
I've been to the gym.
I'm not putting loads of pressure on mine.
Oof.
I am actually not
I'm
quite
well-
jealous.
actually well
so
pleased
I'm
with
just
that.
going to try and put a little bit more pressure down
Yeah.
and buff mine. I am just a bit tad jealous of yours. I'm not going to lie.
Do you want me to go and buff yours up? Do you want me to buff yours?
Would you mind buffing mine? Because
Yeah.
I'm not putting a lot of pressure on mine.
Oh,
Thank you. Let me have a look at yours. Let's compare them side by side. I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh yeah,
Ooh
yours
la
is like...
la. Oh, yours, look it. Come in, side by side.
Look at the mess you've made. Shh. Oh.
I'm a messy crafter. I'll make no bones about it. All right, wiggling your shine at me, matey.
Whoop.
Oh, look, mine's shiny. Are you ready, Sam?
Go on, Sam.
Come on, Sam.
Go on, Sam.
Sorry, yeah.
Over there wiggling.
Me and him wiggling away and nothing. Oh, yes, yes. Loving it. Actually, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, so, no, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We've got a bit of cleaning to do tonight.
I know.
My life.
My life.
Don't worry, Tracy's not in.
So, Debbie,
Yes.
question.
Yes.
So if I have got this mess at home, what would you recommend? Like getting another tub, an empty tub?
Extra tub. Put the excess in. Don't waste that excess. There's still a lot of gilding flakes there. You might think there isn't, but there is a lot. That little bit that you've just seen goes a long, long way. It really does. I can see gilding flakes flying in front of me.
Yeah.
They are messy. Let's make no bones about gilding flakes. They are messy crafts, but they are so much good fun. They really are. And do you know what? I think we need to make something with that.
Oh, so can I put the lids on everything now?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Of course you can. I'm just going to brush.
Yeah, just whilst you're doing that, I'll read some comments and I'll brush up. Ben and Debbie, I love these, says Colleen. Wow, I never thought of using a sheet of double-sided adhesive, says Trish. These look amazing. The pink near the middle looks like a heart, Debbie, says Cindy. Karen says, stunning backgrounds. Wow, great job, Kathy, says Ben. No, great job, Ben, says Kathy. Now I want to go home and get mine out. And Kmato says, so that would be a good reason to start working it out so we can buff the gilding flakes. Oh, yeah. Exactly. If you work out a bit, then you get stronger. Stronger you get, the more buffage you'll get on your projects, and the shinier your bling will be. I've got gilding flakes on my face. Wait till I get home tonight. Laura's like, why are you covered in glitter? Why are you so sparkly? Because
You're
I've been having
sparkly,
a
won't
great
you?
time with TV Wifey. That's why.
Can I quickly show, before we start making the rest, because we are going to add some more to it, but can I quickly show you the pens?
Yes.
Because the pen that you're getting in the kit is the same as the 5 pens that you're getting. Now, whenever you use this, and whenever you're storing them, can you please store them upside down? This is the time where you want it to go into the nib. I think you may have we've talked about like sparkle pens being that way around. This is the time that you do want it to flow down. Now, when you need to put all my pens have been primed, all of them, including the box, and I'll show you in a second. But you need to do some tapping motions to get the glue running through. So I'm just going to bring, and in fact, I'll make mine bigger so you can see it. It's like a fluorescent. Can you see? Oh, perfect, Sam. Thank you, thank you. So it is, and can I tell you now, I do not want to see anybody going bang, 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 bang on the top of their things. That is not how you're going to encourage your glue to come out of your pen. No. It is a gentle, gentle, gentle tap. Yeah. Now, mine is primed. Have you got yours with you, Ben?
Oh, yeah. Hang on, yeah.
So I know you're clearing up, but can I just show you? Because obviously mine's being primed, and I just want to show you that when you've getting, so literally you can see the fluorescent bit. Now when it starts to go clear, that is when you would add your gilding flakes. Right now you do not put gilding flakes onto the top of that, it's too wet.
Okay.
And if you put it on too wet, when you do the rubbing in of the gilding flakes, all you're doing is smearing the glue.
Yeah.
Because it's a glue adhesive. But I just want you to bring your pen over here for a second, Ben, if you would.
Oh, can I prime it?
Oh, do you want to prime it?
Well, I've done one of these before.
Yeah? Of course you can.
Just to see if I can do it.
Of course you can.
It's a tap, 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 isn't
it? It's a very gentle tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
So when you take your pen, and I've got, like I said, mine are all primed because I always prime my glue pens. And literally, I've seen people say that you need to bang it hard. No, it's not. It's
there you go. Mine's come out already.
There, yeah, that's all it is.
It's just
the lightest little touches. And keep your pen upright until the glue flows through. And are you enjoying that there? Look at him.
It's quite easy to prime.
It
actually.
is,
You just have to be very gentle.
Just gentle. And that's the same with your 5 because this is one of my 5 pens.
Yeah.
It's keeping it upright, storing them down. So this is the way that you store it. So if I just hold it, Sam, can we go to the front again? You want that glue to be in there. You need it to be there. If you've got it this way, the glue's going to drip all down to the bottom and it can make it a little bit difficult. So make sure that, and I don't know, but you can't hear me tapping, can you?
No. I think, like you say, people maybe are just inclined to give it a really good bash.
Absolutely, and it's because I've seen
Light.
people recommend that. No, that is not how you use these glue pens, and that's your fine, and you've got all the extra spare. Really is simple and easy to prime. I can see you're enjoying yourself there.
Yeah.
Little bit of, but this is where you're going to do your writing with.
Yeah.
Where you're going to do your drawing if you're into sketching, like your trees and things like that, like you've shown. And in that instruction booklet, it does show you how to do that. We're not making you out to be real massive artists straight away. If you are, fabulous, but if you're not, you can have a dabble at it. What you do need to do is, though, because if I lift that up there now, Sam, can you see there? That's now dry. That's now ready for the gilding flakes to go on. These, what are fluorescent? No. It's when it goes almost clear, that's when you're going to put...
When it's clear, it's safe to adhere. When it's blue, leave it to stew.
Let me just bring this up for a second, just to show you. Because I know we're going to move on and make something with our Gilding Flake kit.
Yeah.
But that's when you...
That's brilliant,
yeah,
that.
so that's when you wait for it. So again, you're just waiting for it, and I know we've just been playing with things, but can you see that wet then? It's just moved. So it's literally... Although, to be fair, could get away with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more sort of smudge there, isn't it?
Yeah, and then again, all it is just buffing that up.
Yeah.
And so that's how you would use your pens.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Brilliant.
But you have to let it go. Like now that is tacky, I know that's all good to go. So
Yeah.
again, just let's bring some of these flakes in and just give them
I'm
a
glad
rub
your
over.
mat is as much of a mess as mine is.
Is yours messy too?
Yeah, really
that's
messy.
okay then. But that was just a quick way of how to prime and how to use and how to get the best look. So I hope that helps, because I know, and I've had many people ask me, I've had people message me, and I know people that have been frustrated with the pens. It's just in that priming position of how to prime your pen to get the most out of your pen. This isn't what you're going to stick gems down with or all those kind of things. You're not going to do that. This is for your gilding flakes and your glitter, which is why we've popped glitter into there, because you can do that with your glitter as well. You just need to stop it, like wait till it goes from the fluorescent to the clear, and that's when you add gilding flakes or the glitter, and absolutely fine.
Keep the questions coming. I know I've not answered or not asked many questions to Debbie yet, but I know we're going to head to Essentials Corner in the next sort of 20 minutes or so. So any questions relating to whatever we're doing now, I will ask Debbie just then. Good tip about priming the glue pen, says Kay Matto. I use these glue pens for word dye, says Aya Chan. Renetta Murray says, lol, Ben, you do make me laugh. You are amazing. Oh, well, thank you. If I'm bringing the laughter, that's, I think, my main purpose in life. Hey, but I'm crafting as well, so this is brilliant. I'm having a great time. So are we going to do something with the...
Yeah, we're going to make a card with it, yeah.
Oh.
We'll make a card with it. So this is beautiful beginnings. Do you want to do the same what we did before in terms of your... We'll keep it nice and simple. We're not going to overcomplicate things.
Okay.
Do you want to... Oh, where's my scoring tool gone? Do you know? Oh, we're going to be here till about 8 o'clock tonight. It's tidying up today.
I know.
Oh, seriously, I'm just trying to find me. I've put it... I have put it away.
What do I need? White cardstock?
White cardstock. Have you got some?
I have somewhere. A4.
A4. Do you want this one? I've got a sheet each, so you can have like a black...
Oh, I've got this right here, right in front of me.
Perfect.
Typical man look.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So do the same what I showed you before in terms of where you pop in your fold.
That was just before the 6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One before the 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember that now. So that's the best place if you're doing an A4.
If you're going to A4, but we're not. We're going to trim it down.
Oh.
So I'm going to make you work. Like you haven't been working all day. I mean, what am I like? Seriously.
What are you like? So am I folding that now or not?
So just burnish, so pop your burnish in.
Yeah.
Now, these panels that are in here, and I quite like that white border, I'm not going to lie, so I'm going to leave that white border on.
Right.
But these panels are 5 by 7. So, we're going to cut this card. Yeah, we're going to cut it down to, so 5 by 7. We're going to cut down to 5.5 by 7.5. Yeah, so I'm going to do 5.5 by 7.5. I'm just going to make sure that
5.5.
I haven't got my big guillotine, so I'm going to turn mine round. Just so
By 7.5, did you say?
Yeah, 5.5 by 7.5.
Yoink.
There we go. And then we're going to go to 7.5.
Who says that? Tim C, very kind.
Aww.
I think I'm far away from that currently. 7.5.
Yep. Now your matte black cardstock, I want you to cut to 5 1/4.
Oh, I haven't got black.
Oh, I've got you some black.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll get you some black. I'll bring some over. You actually got black in your
Oh yeah, I better not open it.
12 by
I'll come and grab
12.
some.
But, oh, it's just on there. It's just on
What am I
the
doing for this?
machine. So this is 5 1/2. Sorry, 5 1/4 by 7 1/4.
5 by 7 1/4. 5 1/4.
And that will now be the perfect matte and layer for my base, and also the perfect matte and layer for that to go on. And this looks, honestly, and I'm not gonna spend any time extracting. You can do if you want. I'm just gonna get my glue onto. I've done it again.
Ah, so black onto the card base and then what we
Yes.
did onto that.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka.
Because it's such a gorgeous, and you've managed to place yours in the centre as well. You did a really good job with yours.
Yeah, I didn't really sort of think about it.
I
find
meant
when
to
don't
tell
think
you and I
about
forgot to
things-
tell you.
When I don't think about things, I think things seem to like work better. I think if I stress about them too much, that's when things get even more wonky.
Yeah, but you know, it's about, like when you craft, it's not about getting stressed.
Just like chillaxing, innit?
It is.
And having a bit of fun.
It's meant to be a relaxing, mindful, and I know, because I've been there.
Yeah,
And my friend Linda, she used to tell me, Debbie, get a cup of coffee,
yeah.
go downstairs. And she did, and many people have told me that. And my daughters, they'd hear me in craft room, and they're like, Mum, what's wrong? I'm like, I will get so frustrated with things.
That's a shame.
I know, and this is the thing, it's not in the slightest bit about getting stressed out. Don't that look stunning? But that is just epic.
Oh, Nicola saying, imagine that with the vellum washi sentiments.
Oh, my life. That would
be
look stunning.
amazing.
Absolutely. Now, we do have some stamps
sweet
in
stick in
here,
it.
don't we? We'll keep it nice and simple. What have I done with me?
What are we doing?
Do you know your stamps?
Oh, yeah. Oh, in
You
the
are
kit?
so kind. Thank you so much. Oh, there's the... Oh, Ben,
Hello?
in your pack, let me just...
All right.
Where
Oh,
are
don't
they?
look at
Where
me
are
yet.
they? There
Hang
they
on.
are. Do you know the die-cut designs? Let's go and have a little look what's in there. Love. Come on. Ben, I've just had a thought. We're having love. It's your Valentine's card, Ben. Oh, sorry. Are you wanting everyone to see your card? That is stunning. Ben, this is Laura's card.
Oh, yeah.
This is Laura's card.
Laura's card.
Okay.
Right.
We'll do it. So get a couple of love arts out.
What, is this in the same bag? No,
It's in your die-cut sentiments. It's in your kit. I was going to do a stamp, but then I realised there's no love stamp in
I'm
there.
trying to be tidy as I go here.
Don't
Wait
worry. Look, we've got plenty of time to clear up afterwards.
I want to go on time.
I have heard it all.
Where is it in? What bag?
In your die-cut in your die-cut designs, you've got dream,
Ah,
hello,
yeah.
friend, thanks, and love. Yes.
On hearts.
Yes.
I want a
And
Gilding-
different size hearts. Look, we've
We
got.
could Gilding Flake that.
Yeah, well, you can, yeah, if you want to. Or do you want to keep it? Do you want a Gilding Flake, or do you want to keep it nice and? Ben.
Yeah.
Big heart, little heart.
Cardboard box.
Big heart, little heart.
Cardboard box. Oh, yes.
Will you stop saying big heart, little cardboard box? Right, listen. Big heart, little box. The little heart, sorry, the big heart we're going to keep white. We've only
Right.
got 5 minutes, Ben, so come on.
Right, come on. Right, so I need one
We're going to
love.
keep the die-cut sentiment. We're going to keep that white, yeah?
Big heart, little heart.
Yeah, we're going
Right.
to we're going to do these, Get your Gilding things.
Gee,
Come on.
that's creepy, man. How many hearts am I getting out? 4?
2 hearts,
Too
4.
big-
2 hearts, too big, too small.
Too big, too small.
Too
Yeah.
big, too small.
And a
The
love.
small ones we're going to do. Come on, let's get ready. It's a bit of speed crafting. Don't worry, it's fine. It's just fine. Get
right.
your little liquid glue.
Yeah.
Dab.
Oh, I
Dab.
put it away.
You haven't.
I have.
Now then, mister.
Right,
Did
hang
I
on.
not tell you we were doing a few bits?
Liquid glue. Liquid
Liquid
glue.
glue.
Liquid
Now, it is very
glue.
sticky, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to cover.
Oh, stupid glue. Come out of the bag.
We're going to cover the heart with the liquid glue. Let me just make sure.
Right, which one are you doing the liquid?
The little heart.
Little heart.
Because we're going to put some gilding flakes onto there as well. So I'm just going to cover it with a bit of adhesive. It's very sticky, Ben, so be careful. It's very sticky. Just put a nice couple of blobs down so we can get quite a bit of gilding flakes onto there.
Right. So then rub that onto the little heart.
Yeah, rub it onto the little heart. We want to cover that heart. Now, normally when you're stamping with it, as you will have done with Deb's, you'll be using that as a stamp, but we want to cover the whole of that heart. We want to get a bit of, yes, gilding flakes.
Yeah.
Bring your gilding flake mat back up.
I think that's covered. I'm not sure, but
Don't worry, like I said, we'll clear up. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, it's stuck to my finger, so that must have.
It's
quite a
very
bit of glue on
sticky.
it.
Can
Yeah.
I just tell you, it's very
Gilding
sticky.
flake mat. Oh my gosh, what a mess, Ben. You're
Don't
making
worry,
here,
honestly,
sunshine.
don't worry.
Those.
And then, because the little hearts will just match up, so grab a little bit of your colours again.
Sorry, have you done both the little hearts?
I've done both the little
Oh,
hearts.
crikey me.
If you just want to do one, just
No,
do one.
no.
Don't stress.
I'm not
Please
stressing.
don't stress.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
I've had a bit of a splurge
Doesn't matter.
over here. We'll have to clear that up in a minute.
Doesn't matter.
Won't we, guys?
Just get your gilding. Oh my God, I'm covered in gilding flakes. I did say it gets messy, especially when you've got it on your fingers. But again,
Oh,
because we've got his essential corner to do.
yeah. We'll do speed
Yeah.
essential corner. It's fine. Where's me? What colours?
Just matching colours that you've used.
I'll use the pink. The pink, innit? It's got to be the
Yeah,
pink.
if you want to just do pink, I'm being greedy. I'm doing a lot.
Oh.
You know what I'm like.
Breathe, Ben. Thank you. I
Yeah.
forgot to do that, didn't I, last week?
Because, oh, bless you. And then just rub it into your heart again, making sure you've got all the heart covered.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Don't stress if it isn't.
No.
And it's
Doing
going to
look
look
pretty good.
fab.
I love the fact I'm making Laura's.
Exactly.
project
It
here.
just came to me. It was like a little light bulb moment. I'm like, Laura's birthday card? Laura's Valentine's card.
Valentine's card.
And now you're going to feel better. You're going to feel so much better, aren't you? What have I done with my sponge? There it is. And then do exactly the same where you give it a little buff,
Yep.
taking off that excess. Like I said, we'll tidy up afterwards. It's absolutely fine. Oh, I've really enjoyed tonight. I'm not
I
going to
have.
lie. You've got Mr. Bagel next week. Mr. Bagel.
Mr. Bagel.
You've got Craig Bagel next week.
Mr. Bagel.
I wonder what he's going to teach you.
Well, I've no idea.
He's going to love it. He's going to love this. He'll
Think he
love this
will?
style of crafting. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think he'll get annoyed with me?
Absolutely.
What you doing, Ben?
No,
Come
of
on,
course he
man.
won't.
Hey.
Of course he won't. And then we're going to come in, get your foam pads. Have you got foam pads still over there?
No.
Let me get you some foam pads.
Did I? No, I nicked them off Debbie, I think.
It's all right, I've got loads in my bag. Here, I'm going to bring these over to you. And they're the big ones. Put them behind your big... Put them behind your big white hearts.
Right. Where's my big white hearts now? I've made such a mess here. But
It's
aren't we having fun?
fine. I bet you've enjoyed it though.
I have enjoyed it.
And
Where's the big white hearts gone?
you're making your loved one,
Yes.
your betrothed.
My betrothed?
Yeah, the lady you betrothed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And you're making her love heart. You're
That's a bit-
making her
there you go.
Valentine's card.
So you're going white on first and then the...
White ones first.
What are you doing? Oh, right, okay.
So white ones first.
Yeah.
Place them where you want to place them.
Yeah.
I'm going to have two in the centre like that.
Oh, I quite like that. I might
Yeah.
go with that.
And then there my hearts are. We're going to put some foam pads on the back of those as well, and the smaller ones. Are you enjoying this, Ben?
Yeah, I am. I
hope
do
everybody-
love it. Genuinely
I hope
love it.
everybody else is.
I don't think I'm, I had a question as well. Stephanie would like to know, Debbie, will you be here Friday?
I am here Friday, yes.
She is here Friday, yes. Oh, for Friday Night
Yes,
Live.
just Friday Night Live, because we've got our lovely Leanne in. Am I right to say that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Lovely Leanne's back.
she is.
So yes, I am here Friday Night Live.
It's going to be fun. Oh, Friday Night Live. Oh, guys, we need to work on that tomorrow.
Oh gosh, yes.
Do you remember the thing we said we were going to do?
Yes, we've not done it, have we?
No, we haven't.
And then just place in there your little love hearts.
All hands on deck tomorrow. We've got something fun. Ow, stuck to my finger. No, we haven't got something fun stuck to my finger. We've got something fun potentially lined up for Friday Night Live.
And then you could put your little word love if you want to pop it in. I mean, of course you could do that, but I want it to stand out a little bit. So I'm putting the word love. You can decide which one you want to put in, top
Dotty
heart
tape
or
pen?
bottom heart, or dotty tape pen, yes, absolutely, or tacky glue.
You've got to be very careful with this, haven't you?
Yeah, be careful because it is, it is delicate. I've split me love.
Is it broken?
I've split me love. I love split. Oh, don't worry, I've got another one. It's fine. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to put the word love in mine. I'm going to keep it as it is.
Hey!
Come on, compare. Please don't compare the mess. Oh, do you know what I love? You've gone the other way. Oh, Ben, I love it. I love that. Absolutely fabulous. Have you enjoyed that?
I have enjoyed having a beautiful beginning with you. I've loved that.
You're welcome.
That was fun. I really enjoyed it.
You're welcome. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. Starter kit, fantastic value for money, especially when you consider all the extra bits that you're getting and the fun you're going to have with your loved one.
Hey, and if this guy can do it, so can you. We'll see you over in Essentials Corner next.
Who do we love? We love you guys. Literally, we love you guys to bits.
You are what makes Crackers TV so special.
You are everything to us and we love you so much.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
You are genuinely a brilliant bunch. We love you so much.
If it wasn't for you guys and your support and love and seeing your regular sort of names every day, where would we be?
Honestly, you make every day that we come into work at CCHQ so worthwhile.
I just want you to hop on and say a massive thank you to each and every single one of you for your support.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you for being amazing customers. Thank you for being amazing viewers. And if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Crafters TV.
Thank you very much because we really do appreciate you all.
Thank you so much for absolutely everything, for all the support, for all the love, and just know that we love you all.
So, thank you. Just a massive heartfelt thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all being so absolutely wonderful. Please know we appreciate you so much.
Hi, my name is Sherry Jackson, and I have been a fan of Crafter's Companion for at least 7 or 8 years now. I love Crafter's TV. I mean, what's not to love about it? They've got great products, great prices, great people that work there for them. The customer service is great. The presenters are great. Demonstrators are great. Everyone there is great. I just love all the products. I love the tutorials we get. I love all the demonstrations, the craft-alongs, the master classes. Not only do you sell the products, but you teach everyone how to use it. I love the interaction on Crafters TV. I love the fun, the game, the prizes. There's just so much about Crafters TV. There's nothing not to love about Crafters TV. You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I'm widowed and live alone, and every day I look forward to watching Crafters TV, whether I watch it live or whether I go back and watch the reruns. I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion, and I love all of you, and I'm so thankful for Crafters TV.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at craft was too Leanne. 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lottie for his charm and skill. They went quite putty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
I didn't realise we were coming back. I didn't realise we were coming back.
I still love that, but I'm not going to lie, I am looking forward to the two Debbie song.
And here's to you, Fish and Robinson.
I absolutely love it. I can't wait. That is still one of my favourite things. Now we've had a little bit of a request, haven't we?
We have had a request. Somebody, I think it was Hilly, who wanted to have a quick look through the stamping goodie bag. That
Yeah,
we've got
absolutely. In fact, can I grab everything out? I'm just going to come. I hope I dropped everything. Oh gosh, there's still more in there.
Oh, hello.
Oh my life. Oh my God. Oh my life. There's so much in there.
Is that it? Oh dear.
Right, are you ready? So
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little flick, so what you're getting. Special Friend Mix and Match font set, which is a stamp set. You've got your Wild at Heart Sentiment set. Wild at Heart Sentiment stamp set.
Yeah.
You've got a corner edgeable in there, which is one of the, and I say a corner edgeable, it's actually one of the cutting corners. Woo, it's going so smoothly. We've got in here as well your border, corner and strip dies with the love hearts, the butterflies, the floral meadow, gosh, this is big, and the boho dreams. So there's 4 die sets there that have got a corner and a strip in there too. The cutie one, which is the really conceptual card and stamp set, is the fabulous. It's like a zigzag, that's what we called it. We called it the zigzag scene builder. So you're getting everything you need from the scene builder in the terms of the dies and the sentiments in there. We've popped in some of our cross-stitch rectangle frames. That's in there, and each one of those is like a nesting die, but cut out a frame. And then one of our strip borders, again, absolutely fabulous. And then on top of all that, how much is this bundle?
20
We've got the fabulous Day of the Dead, one of the brightest colour pads we've ever done, from our Sheena Crafts, which is this beautiful double-sided, 36 sheets in total, beautiful paper pads. Absolutely incredible, and that is in that bundle as well. That is a big bundle for not a lot of money, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Cracking.
Huge value. Loads of people jumping in getting that Gilding Flake Starter Kit as well, so make sure you grab that at a brilliant price. We are going to do your questions now, if I can find them. Where are they?
Okay,
Here they are. I've got them now. So thank you for all of these coming in. We're going to do them for about 13, 14 minutes. So we'll try and get through as many as we can, and keep the comments coming through, because we will be choosing someone also to play on our Cupid's Drop before the end of the show. Right, questions then. Here we go. Oh, sorry, my tablet's being silly. Right, here we go. Emily Rapson says, I need an ink refresher, as there's so many now. Do we have any printable fact sheets for all of our ink types, please? I'm not sure that we do, but we've done a lot of shows, haven't we?
We've done a lot of shows, and I think I'm sure we've got an inky show coming up very soon. Now, we used to have on the Spectrum Noir site, wasn't there? There was all the inks and the colour charts and everything like that, but I don't think they're there anymore. But we do have lots of different inks, from water reactive to quick dry to opaque to shimmer to the Midas to the finesse range. What we'll do is, I think we could put this idea forward to the team.
Yeah.
About doing like a refresher course, a little bit of a masterclass on all things ink, which will cover the whole range of the ink pads, I think, as much as we possibly can. What do you think to that, Ben?
I think that is a good idea, and I also think that potentially we might be covering that as well with something which might be coming next month.
How are you in the know with all these things, Mr. Moseby. You are in the know. No, we're in the know with all on the nose. I was doing that on the nose. You're doing that. I think that. Is that really?
Yeah, like mini little things.
A big plus.
Because I've got Gilding Flakes on my nose. Because people always ask about ink pads, don't they? And glues and pens.
Yeah.
So maybe little mini.
I know I've got an
clinics.
adhesive one coming up very soon.
Yeah.
With adhesive and cards. So all I will say is, just keep your eye on the schedule. It's been noted, and Ben, you heard him here.
Big Wig Ben, they call me.
Big Wig Ben is the man in the know now to be able to sort that out. But yeah, we will recover and we will re-go over all of that. We do have previous shows. I've done some in the past. I think Craig's done some, Leanne's done some.
Yeah, so if you type in, like, if you go into the Crafty Companion YouTube and type in ink pads,
and it's almost like a 101 on ink pads. So you can go and search for those, but don't worry, because I'm pretty sure at some point we will cover that again for you.
Lisa T says, I love Gilding Flakes, but I end up with them everywhere. Yeah, me too. Any tips on stopping them flying away would be greatly appreciated.
There's nothing you can do. It's the nature of the flake.
Yeah. I love that, the nature of the flake.
But no, I mean, you can try with like anti-static bags and things like that to stop them being too fly away onto your cardstock and things like that. You wouldn't be able to do it on what we've just done because it was a double-sided sheet. But the nature of that flake is that you will get little fly-away bits. You'll get it on your hands and your fingers. I remember once looking at fingernails thinking, I don't remember having that colour on my fingernails. And it's because I'd been playing with my Gilding Flakes, and it's just the nature of that flake. There isn't a great deal that you can do about it. What I can say is, don't do a Debby, where I put absolutely tons of flakes on mine. You were a little bit more cleaner. I noticed you were a bit more...
I don't know how, because I think I've learned quite quickly, because the first time I used them, I literally tipped the whole pot on there and then...
So less is more.
Yeah.
I also say is less is more. So if that's what you're doing, just don't put as much on, and then you can take it off. Then you can see how much coverage you've got, and then you can work it out from there. Just don't do what I did and literally did what you did the first time round, and I've put them everywhere because I'm absolutely covered in them.
Eileen says, I've got some free Duet ink pads, but I don't know what they're used for. So in a nutshell, what can we do with our Duet ink pads? Well,
they're a water-reactive ink pad, but it's hybrid. So it's a water-reactive ink pad with a dye-based ink pad that's been put together. So they will react to water, but the dye colour that's underneath, because there's two colours in one, a duet, that's why, the original duets are just the hybrid. The fact that you've got the water and the dye, so that the one colour, and I think if I remember rightly, the duet, the first time we launched them, were just the one colour, but they react in two different ways by using the water, and you'll see that. And again, we've got lots of tuition online where you can go and have a little look at them. And I know that, you said they were freebie. How did you get a freebie?
Must have been like a goodie bag or something, wasn't it?
How did you get a freebie? But that's what the original duet were. If it's the duet colour bloom, that's where we introduced two colours into one with the water reactive and the hybrid dye. So that means it's two ways that it works. And there's two, it's like a colour split. And then you had the shimmer, so there was three. So you've got three different types of duet ink pads. But the originals, which I think is what you're talking about, is you'll see the reaction to water, but the strong colour stays there, but then the water reactive nature of it means that you can do lots with it. There are tons of things, I can promise you, just go and have a little look on the website. We don't take any of our shows off. They are all there. In fact, I think they're all there from all the years that we've been doing.
Yeah. Ash, this is a good question. I know what matte and layer is, says Ash, but do you have dyes to make it easier, please? And which ones? Sorry if it's a silly question. It's not a silly question.
No.
So I need to do my mattes and layers. What sort of dyes do I need?
Mattes and layers. So we did do some nesting dyes that you could, because I know how Craig had his, when he had a hand in his matte and layer dyes, which were a certain increment. The latest ones that we've got are our nesting dyes, and you've got squares, circles, ovals, rectangles, and they've got like a 3 mil increment where they go down in size. They are the perfect dyes to get when it comes to mattes and layers, so you don't have to work that out. You can work it out with a guillotine or a paper trimmer, but if you want something that will give you the best results, go and have a head over it. We only launched them back in birthday time. Just go and have a little look and see if you can find them on the website.
Is there, says Helen Martin, a good solvent for removing the tape on the dye? So if you get your tape stuck on your dyes, is there anything you can use to remove that, or is it just a case of trying to scrape it off with your pokey tool?
Hand sanitizer works, So hand sanitizer works really well. But just rub it. If you start to rub with your finger, you'll bring up the end and then the rest will peel off really easily. I won't be trying any erasers or rubbers or anything like that. There's no point. You probably end up in a right bit of a mess. But if you want to give it a bit of an helping hand, things like an hand sanitizer will just lift that a little bit easier. Yeah.
Emily says, can you give some advice on the best way to clean masks? She says, I'm sharing mine and people can be a bit rough with them. Also, any tips on how to politely ask people to look after your craft stuff?
Being a teacher of crafts, can I just tell you, it's a little bit hard. I've had dies that when we've done the dropping, you know, we bang. I've had dies where they've been faced with the rain and they've cut through them. I've had dies where they haven't taped them down and they've literally gone sliced straight through them. So it's just a gentle reminder to say, you know, just take care or just show them a bit of tuition, a bit of gentle guidance on how to use them is probably the best tip. But the other tip was the cleaning of the masks. Warm soapy water is always my favourite. I tend not to use a cloth to wipe them because that's when they can tear. And I say tear, depending on how filigree they are. And masks can be quite filigree, as in terms of intricate. So warm soapy water and either let them air dry or pat them dry should be a good way of cleaning them.
Just to say as well, we've got Cupid's Drop coming up in about 10 minutes-ish. Our winner in this hour, congratulations, Wilma Frank. Well done, Wilma. Can you let us know, Wilma, what drop zone you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, and then we'll fire up the machine, we'll drop your token, wherever it lands, you will win a prize. So Wilma, let Becky know in the comments, you'll feed me through that information. So 1 to 8, which drop zone would you like? Back to the questions. The question from Isabel. She says, I have a question. I keep getting my refill glue tapes becoming stuck around halfway through. Am I doing something wrong?
It's always been light, gentle. We've talked about our tape pens before, and I know because I used to have tape pens in the past where I had to really put force and pressure down. You don't need to put that with ours, but you can. If you get a little bit stuck, just literally wind a little bit on with your thumb. Just roll it slightly with your thumb. I don't know if you've ever noticed, sometimes it happens to us. Well, you know, the nature of that tape pen can do that. What you don't want to do is try to force it, because the minute you try to force it, that's when you can end up breaking. And then there's nothing you can do to move it on, apart from take it out, because the refillable ones are a lot easier, and you just roll it with your thumb. So you like flick it with your thumb. Good question. And I will try and show you how to do that the next time it happens to me. And I'm here today and I'm here tomorrow and Friday. So if it happens to me, I'll show you how to do that. But it is literally just a little flick on with your thumb to move it on. That's with the old ones as well as the refillable ones. But just be gentle when you are popping your tape on and remembering that little flick.
Any tips for Gillian on cleaning scissors? She says sometimes she finds the double-sided tape makes them a bit sticky.
Yes, because they have got a titanium. They're titanium based. If I remember rightly, they've got a coating on them.
Yes.
So you can clean them again. Like broken record. Warm soapy water. Don't be tempted though to do it with the. Please, because I've done it before where I've like literally put the thumb off.
Don't do that.
So make sure you've got like a sponge to be able to wipe that clean, so you're not making any contact to that blade. That blade is sharp. But yeah, again, just wipe that off. Warm soapy water always works. It really does. But I get you, because it's happened to me, but it does come off really cleanly. Those scissors look right brand new when you've cleaned them.
Janice is asking, best way to use Gilding Flakes on your Edge'ables?
Pretty much similar to what we've just done with that. Do you know the dry sponge that put your glue on, let it soak in, and then dab. Dab over, or rub over like we did. On an Edge'able, I'm not going to lie, do you know what I'd probably do? I'd do what we did. And do, depends if you're doing it on a card though.
But I think with the stamp would work,
I would do it with the stamping. I would do it with the stamping one. I was just thinking we could have done it onto some white card with a double-sided and then cut into Edge'able. The Edge'able cut into that, because you can do that. What we did first with that panel, you could have then die cut into that, and that would have looked nice. However, we used it as a nice big base. But yeah, just do it what we did with the love heart, where you're just dabbing it into the glue, let that glue go clear, and then put it on and rub.
Right, there's about 6 here, see if we can do this quick fire. So Ayatam was asking what we used for the card bases. What was the cardstock we used?
White card, our white card, that's what we used. You can find that on the website, pack of 60, they're in there, so you can go and have a look. It's just our white card.
Stephanie says, Debbie, I use the G2 plates in the layering you advised. However, an imprint was left on the magnetic plate. Does this mean my machine has too much pressure?
So I'm assuming then that you have had your magnetic shim contacting the die. In terms of, because I get what you mean. If it's do you know what I told you about the plates, the plastic, the magnetic holding the die into place, the blade facing upwards? You will get an imprint. It's natural. There's nothing wrong with that. If it's going into the card, there's too much pressure. But into the magnetic shim, do not worry, because that's how that would naturally imprint because of the pressure of your machine. So I hope that helps.
Genesis says, forgive me, I've never used Gilding Flakes before. Can you apply these to vellum or tissue paper to apply to a candle?
So to vellum, yes. I would use things like, in there, the double-sided tape is in there. So you could use that. What was the other one? Tissue?
Tissue, yeah, onto a candle, yeah.
A bit trickier on tissue, not going to lie, because the nature of that glue is really, really sticky. And I will be totally transparent with you, it's probably going to tear it, so I probably wouldn't do it onto tissue for a candle. I would do the tape though, by all means, because that will work lovely. Yeah.
Oh, and I think we might be there. Isabel says, can you emboss using Gilding Flakes?
Emboss, as in an embossing folder?
I think so.
Yeah, you can, yeah. So you could do it where you put the glue into, you're going to get sticky, I'm not going to lie. But you want to transfer the glue onto the cardstock, it will get sticky. I personally use it as an embellishment, so I've run me embossing through and then I've highlighted certain areas of it. I've also done what we did initially first with that panel and then embossed. That's the cleanest way of doing it. I'll just leave it there because that glue is super, super sticky. Putting it into an embossing folder, make sure that embossing folder is being cleaned well within an inch of its life, because otherwise it's going to just affect every single emboss that you do afterwards.
My goodness me, I think we are through it. Loads of people just saying what a great show. Wonderful show, says Jane. I think today's show is the best I've seen in a long time. Love Ben's enthusiasm. Morning therapy done. Truly smiling. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Thank you to Karen, who says such useful information from Debbie. Thank you. Listen, Wilma is our winner. I'll tell you what drop zone Wilma has chosen in just a second. Will you give us about 4.5 minutes just to reset the studio? We need to get the machine in place. So we'll meet you back here in about 4 and we'll do Cupid's drop. Keep checking out. We'll see you in a mo.
Who do we love? We love you guys. Literally, we love you guys to bits.
You are what makes Crackers TV so special.
You are everything to us and we love you so much.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
You are genuinely a brilliant bunch. We love you so much.
If it wasn't for you guys and your support and love and seeing your regular sort of names every day, where would we be?
Honestly, you make every day that we come into work at CCHQ so worthwhile.
I just want you to hop on and say a massive thank you to each and every single one of you for your support.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you for being amazing customers. Thank you for being amazing viewers. And if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Crafters TV.
Thank you very much, because we really do appreciate you all.
Thank you so much for absolutely everything, for all the support, for all the love, and just know that we love you all.
So, thank you. Just a massive heartfelt thank you from the bottom of our heart for all being so absolutely wonderful. Please know we appreciate you so much.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Arrows fly, hearts will pop, catch the love in Cupid's drop.
We are just taking us a little bit longer to reset the studio than we thought. But we have...
the studio, wrecked the studio.
Shh, Debbie, shush. You get us in trouble. But thank you for all the love coming through on the comments. Ruth says, Debbie, you say the clean way of doing it, but I didn't realise there was a clean way to craft. Ha ha. Thank you, Debbie, for all your answers, says Isabel. And also Mary Pat says, what a great Q&A. Charlotte Clark saying, fantastic show. Thank you for all of the inspiration. And Pamela Greenidge just saying, thanks, Debbie and Ben. Both the shows were fun and a great learning experience. We have got more great fun shows coming up for you tomorrow as well. Of course, we are back. With it being it's Thursday, is it Thursday tomorrow? Yes, it is. It is Thursday tomorrow. So lots to look forward to as far as your Thursday is concerned, including Cartload tomorrow, which is going to be jam-packed. Also tomorrow is our craft along. So we've got a craft along coming up in the middle show. So if you've got your Royal Jungle collection, get ready for that. It is scheduled to be a 1 hour craft along. However, we're potentially going to go a little bit longer because I am going to be crafting along with Debbie. Joy of choice. So it could go a little bit longer than an hour if I take absolutely ages. And of course, we'll be getting things started with Wake Up Call and getting you ready for Cartload, which is going to be absolutely fantastic tomorrow night, live at 5. All right, we are going to get ready then. We're all sorted. Whew. You see, we have to do it all ourselves, you see. You think he presents, he crafts, he moves stuff in the studio. I mean, seriously. I'll meet you over at Cupid's Drop.
Arrows fly, hearts will pop, catch the love in Cupid's drop.
I don't know what I've done with my tablet, but we're running out of time here. It's fine. I don't know where it is. It's Wilma is our winner. Okay.
Yes.
So she's going to win one of these prizes.
Shall we go over? We've got plenty of time to go over it. We've got embossing duo, £25.
Yep.
Die cut, £50, which you'll get able to spend.
Stamp duo, 35 to spend. Colouring duo, and 10 to spend. Wilma has asked for drop zone. Oh no.
You've forgotten, haven't you?
Yeah. I think it was 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3.
I'll let you go back.
It was number 3.
It was number 3. So should we do the countdown?
Yes.
Go on then. We're going to go 3, 2, 1.
Drop it!
Yay! £25 to spend. Will it go into the account?
I'm not sure. I think it might be a voucher.
Oh, a voucher. It's even better. It's even better.
Wilma, message us, CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we will get that sent out to you. More chances to win tomorrow, as I said. We've got a brilliant day lined up. Look forward to it.
I've loved today. It's been absolutely fabulous. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Said we were going to do it a little bit different on Beautiful Beginnings today, with it being Ben's Beautiful Beginnings as well.
Yeah.
But I've really thoroughly enjoyed myself, and do you know what? I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow.
Massive thank you to all the team. It's been a brilliant day. We have loved your company. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to Becky for tonight. Thank you to Rachel and Jan on the socials. Thank you to Nicola and Sam on the 1s and 2s today. And most of all, thank you to you guys for watching. That is it. We will see you tomorrow for more fun here at Crafters TV. Until then, bye for now.